Hi guys! Hi art friends! Hi tarot card friends! Perhaps you're a tarot card friend? Perhaps you're an art friend? Perhaps you love to paint? Perhaps you like viewing painting? All is good. You can do everything with me. And if you want and you write me, you can have also a tarot card, I thought, perhaps today. So, let me say, I write you, please. Ha! Have you seen now? I have my tarot cards. So I'm not only painting the dog today. You see our dog Penny. No, there, there, there. And this is a commission, so somebody would like to have this sketch of the dog. You know, in original I'm doing only commissions in oils like portraits. I love to paint portraits. You know, something like that. Ooh, hard to see, but you can see it, right? Or that was it. Or something like that, for example. I love to sketch landscapes in our local places here, and I have also cards for you. So when you want to have a tarot card for the day in any way I will have one. Send me a message. Those are very old tarot cards, you see. They're very... Saw something, I don't know, there was a message, I could not understand it. You see those tarot cards? They're very beautiful. They're very old ones, and from an Italian duke. They were painted ones for an Italian duke. Sforza, his name. And so you can ask me later on, or also send me a message already now. And in any way, I will have my cards here because, you know, that was an idea. The last time I saw somebody on Twitch also working with tarot cards, and I did not like it, honestly, because I did it for years. I love to read the tarot cards, and I made it really very professional already. Huh? But then I forgot about it, and I thought, why shouldn't I combine it in any way? Because I love it. I love to read the cards. So, you know, now first I want to finish this sketch from the doggy. Let me see, I have the scene. This is my desk. Let me put a little bit that on another place. My mouse. And now there is no mouse, but there is the dog. Let me see. I think the name is Penny, I heard. Okay, let me... Oh yeah, I have also the painting. No, the photo on my iPad. You see it here? Because then I got it bigger. It's a little small there. Oh, and you know what I see? I see that not the whole screen is taking the photo. So the photo is not over all the screen. Let me first arrange a little bit here. Okay. Like that. Okay. No, it takes me... I see it overlapping here. Just a second. Or should I make it bigger? No, I think like that it's not so bad. Let me see. I could try to make it bigger like that. Yeah, why not? We try it like that because today I have enough light here. I have enough light here. It's still the daylight on my window. So let me see if we can manage it with a lot of light. Okay. I think I will make the surrounding a little bit darker first, that the dog pops up more. Let me see. Then that can dry already. Meanwhile, let me take a nice green and then a nice yellow. Let me see that I make something like that around the dog, around our dog, that it's not so, that it pops out much better. You see that we make first now a nice background that it can dry. Meanwhile, we are working then on the dog. So let me see. Oops, loose. By the way, the music is from Nikos from Barcelona. Nikos Taramanidis. He's a very good musician and he got a lot of wonderful music in his channel. Greek Groover. It's his music. I like it very much. It's very motivating and he got a lot of good music. You know, you can have the music also while you're working, while you're ironing, while you're painting, while you're reading. Everything. You know, I thought perhaps next week I will make a very good schedule that people know when I'm going online. I'm a little bit not very strict with myself, huh? But the next week I will do it. So what is that in the back I did here? Oh no, it's... So this is already nicer in the color. It's very strong, right? And here now, you see the lawn. I'm looking here on my iPad, but you can see it there at the photo on the right side, right? I make it a little bit bigger. You see now the lawn with these yellow tones. Let me see. This is a yellow I got in the end here. It's a little bit, I would say, like a banana color, yeah? Here, you see, it's a little bit dirty here with green, but it doesn't matter. Now I cleaned it up and I have it also now on my palette here. Do you see that? Those are the colors of the lawn here around. Loose. I try to make it also nicely loose. Some parts are a little bit more greenish and others are a little bit more yellowish. Do you see that? Perhaps I put a little bit first the yellowish parts. And then I add a little bit of the green. I will go over here then later on. Make it a little bit smaller. Here later I will go on with a little bit of a darker tone, but for that it has to be dry. Da 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 da. Here later is coming some lawn over his stomach. So sweet doggy, standing here in the middle of the lawn, so tension and excited, huh? Very excited. I think those dogs of the you say jag, caccia. Oh, I know it also now in Italian. Hunting dogs have this typical holding up his so sweet, holding up here the little food when they're very exciting, when they smell something or when they're aware of something. You see that I have a little bit also yellow, because this yellow in any way mixes a little bit to green. Yeah, it's good. Let me go over here. You know, it can be a little bit more greenish, more yellowish. Ooh, a little bit too yellow, too green. Let me see if I take it. No, this color is not really nice because it doesn't, it's another green family, you know, or I try to mix it here with a yellow. Let me see. Yeah, not so bad, it works. You know, this was an accident, but I like it because it's so floating. I like that. You know, I will do it also on another part here. I love that floating colors. The floating colors. I love the floating colors. I will see now. I'm not totally decided where I will cut in the end this painting, this sketch. It could be, you know, let me show you. I wanted to show you that perhaps I will cut it also here. Then I have to, yeah, it's a little bit hard to see, but you know, later on I show you the dimension of the frame here, but then I have to put the camera a little bit higher. But it's that I want to show you more the colors now. For that we leave the camera here, and then I show you where I perhaps cut it later. Perhaps I put also a little bit bluish in the background, bluish green, because I see that it's a little bit too light. In some parts I will add a little bit of, you see, I add a little bit of indigo. Okay, indigo. A little bit more indigo on the back. In the end, it's a little bit like a structure only. You could imagine that those are leaves, trees in the back. I like that here. Look at that. Okay. I would say now we're leaving that dry. Perhaps here a little bit more. Already a little bit more colorful. Ooh, that's very colorful. I don't know if that is too much. But sometimes it's nice. You make something you're really astonished and you say, ooh, no, that's too much. But in the end, you have a value to valorize it another time later on when it's dried. Could be nice. Totally different. Bob Ross said, happy accident. Happy accident is always sometimes it's a hint for a better technique. Next step. You're always moving in steps. Somebody asked me last time, why are you always want to get better and better? Yeah, you know how to paint. I said, no, I will never achieve there what I want to reach. You see now, I used that greenish color here. So I add also a little bit here in the back. It's good to have colors you have on one part, you use it for the other and another part. It's always a nice harmony. It's a better harmony for the painting. He's already in the middle of his lawn. He loves it there. You see, sweet face, but he loves it there. And it's a nice contrast from this dark dog to this very bright green tones, right? The reference photo is also a good one, eh? Okay, so that's the background. Let me get a paper towel. Oh, I have one here. Let me put that up here. I had my portrait laying on the floor, and I have to get my microphone here in a better way. So, okay, let me see what we are doing now. Now we are coming to the dog. Okay, I'm observing. You have always to observe a little bit. And meanwhile, you can hear the music. Let me see the face of the dog. Not so easy, that dog. So let me see. Do I have my pencil here? Yeah, I have my pencil. I'll try perhaps to make the eye a little bit better. Let me see. You know, I have my pencil here. I love that kind of pencil. Ooh, it's wet still. It's very nice, this color here. You see those green tones floating into the other? Ooh, it's very nice. But I think I have to dry it just a second. Whew, if not, I will go over with my hand and it will be all destroyed. Let me see. You see me here in the back? Ooh, look how good that. Nice green colors, huh? I think I will dry it here in the back. Stay with me. Just a second. Okay. You know it's not totally dry. You see the paper. Do you see how it's working? It's not really flat. Perhaps you see it like that. You see? Good that I fixed it here on the side, but the paper is so humid that it's really moving a lot. Hopefully it will come back. It's strange that it's moving so much because I fixed it. But depends of the papers, you know, some papers are sucking so much water. Not so easy. So let me see now. The doggy. Should I take that or should I take that? I don't know. Perhaps I take that. Let me see that I take another time the scene. Do you see that? Okay. Or let me take a sip of a coffee. Okay. Let me see that we make the doggy now a little bit darker. Okay, here's my black. So it's paint gray. It's not really black. And I will limit here a little bit the arm. It was a little bit too big. Okay. Oh, I see. Here I am. Black. Black. Here it's a little bit darker than here. I have to save here a little bit the light points. But here it's coming up. Stomach. Here it's a little bit darker. Okay, and especially here it's dark. And here the leg is a little bit lighter. Then here's something. Perhaps I try to make this shadow thing a little bit bluish black. This is the shadow. You see the shadow? I try to make it a little bit indigo. Be nice. Look at that. Yeah, I think shadows I will do now in indigo. You know that it's not all black. Here. Here. Here it's also very dark here. I add a really darkness. And in the end, I can imagine that here is nearly the darkest part. Oh, where's my paint gray? Here, that is paint gray. No, this was indigo. This is paint gray. In the end, you cannot really decide a difference from here to here, but I do it a little bit and I look then later on if it's right. Here, the leg is a little bit brighter, surrounding is a little bit darker. I don't want to make it too dark here. I think it needs... Oh, you know what I think? This has to be a little bit lighter here. Okay, like that. If not, it... something like that. Here it's another time a little bit of this ochre. I had here some nice ochre. Yellow ochre. A little bit of yellow ochre here in the front. Oh no. I don't know why indigo on my brush, but I wanted the yellow ochre. I'm not sure if I make it here a little bit more grayish. Where the ears are, that it's not too light. But it should be a little bit. If not, it's too dark, I think. Let me see. Okay, now the nose. I use the time for the nose. My paint gray is here. Let me see, I have to put my glasses. Or is it nearly? Yeah, it's could be also nice indigo. Oh, I think I'm not sure if I made them too big. If it's looking more than like a pig. Not so easy to paint that. Ah, you know what it is? In the end, the lines are not hard where the nostrils are. It's not a hard line. For example, here, that is a hard line. But here around the nose, it's soft because the nose is soft. You know, in the end, it's really like a portrait. It's not easier than a portrait because the thing is that it's not so big. You see how small the painting is in the end? And every color you put, if it's lighter or darker, see? It's like modulating. I know the eye, I have to open it here a little bit with black. This eye is okay, I see. He has two different eyes a little bit. This eye is okay. This eye is a little bit round here. Yeah. Yeah, that could be. I work then with a little bit of white over later. Let me do here a little bit of, a little bit too harsh. You see on the sides. Here it's a little darker. Here also. It's not so easy. Yeah, that could be here a little bit darker. Let me see. Here. And here. Sometimes when I put a little bit of darkness on one part, changed all the face. You see that? That is the thing of portraits, heavy stuff. But I love it. I think we are approaching. You know, with painting you have to approach. It's like building up and building up. Building up. You see here? I'm not sure, perhaps if I make a little bit of the fur here. A little bit. Perhaps like that. A little bit of the fur. Oh, you have to wash out a little bit. See that his arm is coming here, but it's going like a curve. Dark, and then it's entering like that. Okay. In the end, here it's really dark where the arm is. It has to be darker. Already better. And here it's a little darker. Also already better. The light is coming down like, and I think that is important, because when it's not the right shape, the muscle seems too big for the dog. Yeah, now it's better. It's not optimal, but it's better. I think it's already like her. A little bit the fur in that direction. A little bit of fur in the other direction. Here the fur is a little bit curved because it's on the muscle. In the end, it's a volume. It's here a little bit coming out. I have to wash it out here a little bit. In the end, it starts, the shoulder is here. Yeah. Shoulder starts here, straight, and then coming in. Okay. Here a little bit of reflections. It's a little bit lighter. Let me wash it out a little bit. Yeah. That's not so bad. Let me see. Paint gray. You know, when it will be totally dry, I make the eyes only then with a little bit of pencil. that's not so bad. That's in the end the form, the shape. But here nearly no brush can be small enough because it's very, very small. Oh, this is my sister, but I cannot answer. Coco, I cannot answer. I think this is nearly too big. I'm not sure. I have to see it later when it's dry. It's a little bit, yeah. Now it's better. Here it's a little bit too much. You see, it's only 1 millimeter sometimes, and then it changes totally the face. But I like it already, yeah? Let me see that I put a little bit of more green there. My music finished. Now I'm back again. My music, no, it stops when I think when a call is coming in. Is it dry here? Because then I want to make some furs here. Not furs, lawn, grass parts. Grass, like that. Perhaps I will do it also a little bit darker, because I see that the dog is making a kind of shadow here in the grass, but perhaps it's also already good when I make it a stronger color, a stronger green. You know, the saturation stronger, perhaps it's already then kind of shadow. I will evaluate it if I'm doing it later on with a little bit darker, a darker tone in it. But it could be already nice with this saturated tone here. And I will work out a little bit of with white then. Normally I don't do that with my watercolors, but perhaps I will work out with a little bit of white on the highlights. You know, the nose, a little bit of the nose, the eyes, because it's too hard when it's so small. I think it's not bad, huh? Perhaps a little bit also sprinkling. Look. It's always also nice when you have to connect the colors a little bit, the harmony, the color harmony. So you use a little bit of sprinkling stuff to connect all those greens, to have some structure. Only a little bit like that. I think it's already good. Perhaps later on I will use a little bit of that color. I'm not sure. Perhaps some lawn, some grasses. But that is what I can evaluate really when it's dry. When I say, okay, a little bit of structure here, a little bit of grass here. that is what I can see only when it's really dry. Look. What do you think? Let me see that I see the photo, that I make it a little bit smaller. Now you see the picture a little bit better in all. You see it? Not bad. Looks really a little bit like the dog, but the eye is, the right eye is okay. The left eye has to be a little bit more curved here, but I don't want to touch it now because it's too wet. I will touch it when it's totally dry, perhaps with a little bit of a pencil. I see now that here it has to be a little bit more liney. Perhaps I will take another for the necklace. I don't know what's the name of the, for dogs. Is it a necklace? No. Something like that. Yeah, I like it. Not so bad. Nearly done. I have to see here, perhaps it's a little bit more white where the nose is. I think there, perhaps I wash it out. Now, let me see that I wash it out now a little bit. I have green water. Not so good. Also here. Now the nose comes out a little bit more. And here in any way I will put some white, but later on. Now the whole nose is too white. I will add a little bit later on, a little bit of gray, and then put a nice highlight, a white highlight. Okay, this necklace, I will do it a little bit better later. Okay, but for the rest it's fun. I think we did the painting. Let me see. But we are not only painting. I showed you the painting another time. And then I will get my tarot cards for tomorrow. Where do I put my colors here, my cases, that they don't fall down from my desk? Okay, let me see. First I want to show you now fun. I will the front I will check a little bit, but for the rest it's not bad. It's fun. Okay. Oh, I see a photo that we want. I wanted to finish the next time. The car, but I will hide it now here back. Let me see. What's the time? 40 minutes we did. I'm not sure, but I make a tarot card. I will lay a tarot card for tomorrow. Honestly, there is a friend asking me if I can put a tarot card for her tomorrow. For tomorrow, so I will do it for her. Her name is Susan. Susan. So here are your cards. When you want to have a tarot card, write me. And the next time I do it for you. This now is the tarot card for Susan. She asked me if I could put her a tarot card for tomorrow. I put 3 cards because I love, honestly, those 3 cards. You know why? I tell you then. 1, 2. Susan, your cards. This is the main card. This is why it comes. This is the solution. Let me put one another over. Okay. I know. It's not bad, but you have to work a little bit for the result, dear Susan. This is the sign, this is the court, the highest court, and it's the card in the big arcana before the paradise. So I know that you want to have tomorrow your paradise. It's a very important day for you. But to reach the paradise and to reach this resolving of all the problem, you have to fight a little bit. Once those is the 9 of the Khalid, and it's a little bit, there is somebody who tries to convince you with emotions to talk, to take you away from that direction. But you know, when you trust yourself that this is you to achieve, that you want to achieve that situation, your paradise, don't hear to that person who try to get with emotion to your, what is with the camera? Do you see that? I don't know. I know. Perhaps it's from the painting before. There's surely some color on the camera. Excuse me. I'm totally out. So, Susan, don't think. Don't concentrate on your achievement. Don't hear to that person who tomorrow tries to keep you away from that idea. That is your idea of happiness, right? Also here, concentrate on your way, because also here somebody tries really to do something against that you're reaching it. Here it's emotionally, but he does also something that you're not achieving, or that you're not following your ideas. So concentrate. And here it's another 6, and it's another time that you have to be convinced, and then you're reaching it. It's not very far, but tomorrow there will be a hard day, really to defend your idea. I have to tell you, it's a hard day to defend tomorrow. But you're concentrated and you know what you're doing and you are prepared. That is the thing. So take the chance. Don't go away from your ideas. That's fine. A little card for me only. So Susan, those were your cards. Oh, do you see that? Lovely. Those are the lovers. Those is the way, it's a happiness, it's harmony, and it will be a reunion. That's a wonderful card. And sometimes it could be also a decision of two ways, you know. But I think in my way it's a kind of harmony. And before there is a little chance that I could grab, but somebody doesn't offer it to me. I have to grab it and to ask for. If not, I will not have it, because it's the Knight of the Swords. When it would be like that, it would be the chance and it would be easy. But like that, it's on the head. I have to work a little bit and ask for it. But you know, I'm prepared. I will take care and look what I have to ask to get my harmony situation, right? So let me see. I will check another time. I will. I love tarot and I love my sketches. And I want to show you only the last time our sketch. It's fun. Here it has to be a little bit more up the mouth. I will check it, but this is the last line there, and the nose now is a little bit too light because I washed it out. Anyway, I will see that the nose is a little bit higher, a little bit darker, so a little bit grayish, and then I will put the highlights with the acrylic, a little bit of acrylic color. It's not a real good work to work with highlights, because normally on watercolors you have always to take the white of the paper. That is a real watercolor, and it's also very hard, you know. But here in that painting, it's so small and the face is so small of this dog that it's really hard to save the white, and so I add a little bit with the acrylic color for the highlights, but only a little bit, right? So I finished my work. I'm happy because I can then deliver my work, and I'm also happy for my cards. And Susan, your cards, you're prepared for tomorrow, and me, I'm prepared too. And so I'm happy to see you perhaps on Monday, or I will work a little bit before, and then I will in any way the video will be Monday online. And I will also now tell my American community about that they share my video on Facebook. And so I wish you a wonderful weekend. When you want to have a card, also a tarot card for the next time, for the Monday, write me, send me a message, or be there on Monday. Oh, I don't know at what time, normally at that time here. But I heard, you know, the next week is wonderful weather here in Germany, here in Wiesbaden, and I want to go to paint outside. And you know what? The best light is about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. And so normally I'm doing my streaming, but I think I stream before that because I want to have that light, you know. Those days, the next week, it's a wonderful week, and I have to take, you know, the chance, I ask for the chance, like in my tarot cards, the Knights of the Swords. I ask, yeah, for the chance, and I will go out to paint. So if you want, you can have a look another time on this video how I painted the dog. You see? And if you want, ask me for a card the next time I take also a card. I'm reading a card for you. This time it was for Susan. Next time it could be yours. So send me a message, and I will be there on Monday another time. Have a wonderful evening, and hello, a warm hello, a nice hello from Claudia, and enjoy the late summer days and the light. Tomorrow there will be beautiful sun, I heard, and that is great to paint outside. I will be so excited. This is only the last thing I did outside in that area here. Yeah, now it's better. The camera now takes it better, right? Do you see it? Yeah. This is what I painted outside, and I will paint next days something outside. I love that also. I love the colors. You know, the light here is a little bit too orange. You cannot see really the blues. But I think I will check, I will optimate a little bit my page. This week I had a little bit lot to do, a lot of work for illustrations, but next week I will care a little bit about my page, my web page, my website, www.lemon-fish.com. And there you can also see some paintings from outside and portraits and everything. So when you want to send me a message to be interested in something or for a portrait, write me. I'm always open and we can talk about it. It's so fun. I love it. So have a wonderful evening and we see you